It's time for the investigation again for Farewell My Turnabout. Maya might be dead. This is crazy. I completely lost my voice yesterday playing sports ball, and I still can't stop, so. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a non-guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Wait. Can I do the Pearl verse right now? Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, it looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. Okay, what's up? What are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that? What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. Guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Yes! You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay, but by the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? In Japan? That's impressive. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we finally got the truth. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It feels like there's more to her than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty twick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of her, do you have any more information? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Miss Edgeworth said she was in a stable condition. Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she'll probably be resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you gonna visit her? No, well, I was thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Now I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah. The Hottie Clinic. No! Guess I can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh, not the clinic. Not the clinic. We'll go. We'll go in the order they tell us to. Never thought I'd come back to this place. Yeah, so you're here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. Huh? Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? How can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Dr. Hottie. Dr. Hottie. Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. Huh? Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it, huh? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes. She's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, he. Yes. And that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. Looks like Edward doesn't know about this director and her secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes. I see. But she's really cute, too. When I did that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I get used to it. Oh my gosh. Go back to your room. You're so mean, Frisky Francie. Okay, yes. It's time for my AB drops. Yes. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I should have come here. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it is no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding. One has to wonder if he's simply interested in stealing my case. It was only the logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you, that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ongard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. But I have only one objective, to find Miss Ongard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ongard would be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly run off? Probably because she thinks I had an advantage in the argument. Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgy poo. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you know the condition. You could have just made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. I don't know, that was pretty far. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. I think he's always angry, but he's never lost it like that. That was crazy. The Lotus card. Has something to do with Maya's kidnapping. What in the world was that card? Ah, my goodness! One sec. Let the record show that was not planned. You mean this? Will I tell you what that was about? No. I have very deep, dark secrets that I am hiding, obviously. There's just the cops, you know. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. Why would you tell me? I have loose lips. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at it. That. Wait, that's who has Maya! Yo! So who is this the killer? The killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? What the heck? That was not the pearl voice. The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the killer name. So because of his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a L on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Tell him! Tell him! I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edwards is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Angard, your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Edgeworth! Why won't we just accept his help? I'm a little bit worried about him getting, like... Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Angard hired the assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. Oh, I'm so scared. Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin. I bet her aunt hired the assassin to kill her. I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. I got the door open. Okay, time to go look around. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'm worried about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. It's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. What is this? An antenna? Is this a VCR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is that antenna doing here? Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the car to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, maybe I'd be able to crawl through here. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits in it. I wonder if that's some kind of puzzle or something. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. What kind of room is this? Well, I've never seen a TV this big before. Where's the power button? Ugh, it's busted. If only... I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see this Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. I totally would do that. Are you kidding me? Oh, what's this? There's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like there's something written here. I think it says, with love, Celeste. Celeste? Like the game? I bet this would be cute. Could be cute. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Ah! It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I told you in our first meeting I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Darn it! Nick! Maybe we... Mr. Nick? Oh yeah, Pearls? Mr. Edgeworth is left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. No one here? They're all busy. Hey, hurry up with that. Will ya? Pass that victim's list around. Gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick? Mr. On Guard really a big bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. Let's go to the detention center. Oh, is he not here? Aww. Mr. Wright? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. We'll have to see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Interesting. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat. I'm sure it's growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Go check up on the cat, I guess. Where's his house? Oh, do I have to go here first? Maybe I have to go here first. Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass! Hi. Miss Oldbag! Don't you devalue my name and turn into a gas. You hate it because I've been made to look like the bag again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Meggie Boy, as was Sissy promised. But I just thought I really wanted something much more valuable. I wanted Jeeboo's heart! What in the heck? I understand simping over Edgeworth. I do, but like... Miss Oldbag. Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out. Then why do you keep putting it on? Don't think I can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me with if you want to get by. Okay. I don't want to talk to you. You're too hard to voice. Miss Oldbag, if you look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Etchy poo! Is that her perfume? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy said so, you understand? Okay. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like he has a strong feeling for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it. That's so me, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time I talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. Ah! What? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Mr. On Guard's room today. Why? The policeman's investigation team is going to be there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in here and you'll face the rat that went in the old bag. Okay, here we go. Hey, city boy! Whoa. A lot of you are still here. Wrecking course! An investigative photographer eats or starves on our ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery, you know? That's like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Reckon given. Photographer's gotta have her cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Would you take a look at this? Nope, sorry, no can do. What? What? It's your camera! Oh my gosh. You are so annoying. My baby! What's with the red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red-coat's friend, aren't you? So put in a few good words for me and give me my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy really good for about 5 hours and I'll guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? So about that note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady on Corda? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not believe in that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Hey, what's with y'all? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Oh. Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I suddenly shrinking here? I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but brace yourself, Phoenix. I didn't exactly hang around until the entire time. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time. The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went through that gate. Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tablet photographer without a camera is just a tablet, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in the court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, Lil Young. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework. Okay. If you happen to find my... Would you please just leave? Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? Oh my goodness. Oh. I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Excuse me, who are you calling a demon, brat? Zoinks! It's the alien! Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Obag. What are you doing here? What's wrong with the onions today? I came down to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Okay, she's probably gonna have psych-locks. Tell me about the night of the murder. I talked about it plenty at that trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that embellic look on her face. Wait, that what? Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, I'll wait. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to be standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corda. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I hear he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know? But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at the mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans have for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, bros? The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can't see those two tuckered out down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too. Did that all really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice bears. Anything I can talk about? Okay. Oh. Okay, nope. I feel like she's gonna be useless again. Why is she just hanging out at the crime scene? That's wild. Okay. Let's go to his house and feed his cat. Sure is dark. I'll turn on the light. Whoa. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo the kitty cat. Shoo. He's so precious. So I guess this is Shoo. What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. I want him. The cat seems to be like pearls. Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr. Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Engarde's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you, John Doe. You must know all sorts of things, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of a foul deed as murder. And anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. How do you not recognize his voice? And anything else? Maybe it was on a filter. No, not especially. It is not appropriate, That's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo. And anything else? Is that appropriate? Sorry, take the family cat. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young, yet so accomplished, a master of law. But there's so lots to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearl, is one where you don't have the pedal. It moves on its own. Really? Wow. Sorry to disappoint you. It can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. It's like Sirius Black's. There's a small door at the bottom, Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Engarde's cat. That's the door! Maya's behind there! You mean Sue? Oh. Well, I guess it keeps nosy people. Maya's right there! It's very comfortable. No! Why am I feeling inferior? Sorry, I just saw that. This is giant clicking hockey. Who? Oh, come on. Come on. Maya's right there and I can't go in. Please. There's a mask here. Yeah, that's one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo Tokyo. Wow, you really know about Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Okay, I guess... Oh... No, Maya's right there! Okay, here. Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edward for some reason. Oh wait. There's a picture of a shell. Okay, so he's useless to me. What about the hospital? Nope. Okay. So those two locations are probably just out. Let's make sure she's not here. Nope. Okay. We need to go back to the hotel then. Everything we need to do is probably here. Nothing to do here. There's gotta be... okay. Let me sure... Is there anything I was missing in this living room? Because Maya's right there. No way my client ain't guilty. What is this? What is this? Would this game go this far? Do I have to face the moral dilemma of knowing my client's guilty now? Okay. So there's gotta be something. Oh! I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? You are such an old man. It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like they're already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. It's hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Hello? This is not a phone. Maya! Maya! How's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news, so it would seem my presence did you no good. No, Mr. Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear if she's alright. Alright. Little... What is it with this static? Hello? It seems. Connects. Did the transceiver suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Oh, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Let's make sure. I'm not gonna read any of this investigative stuff unless something new happens. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about me and Edgeworth for a second. Okay. Let's slide over. Anything new? Red was his favorite color. That's funny. Sorry, I'm not reading this because I read all this before and there's probably nothing new. Oh! Huh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I want to make sure... Is there nothing I can present? No? Okay. Maybe we have to travel around again. Goodness. Just wandering around until we find something. I'm gonna go back to that living room, because Maya's in there. You're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Really? What the heck? Where am I supposed to go? Go back to the hospital again? Oh! Hey! Welcome back, pal! Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. Here I thought you had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's only one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. I already talked to you. Oh. Yeah, this is either when she went or get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed, but I guess we'll never know. Who would have thought that this knife Starguard used to eat his dinner steak with? Go on. That would be stabbed into the victim's body. Guess she hated the victim that much, huh, pal? The question isn't why she hated the victim to the extent, but rather why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. On Guard. I wonder if she really hates him. What am I supposed to do? When I saw that button, I thought to myself, this is gonna prove you guilty. But it looks like there was a lot more to it than I thought, huh, pal? You're a pro. You should know better than to say something like that. Well, I'm not a cop anymore, just a regular helper around the office, so I wonder if I miss his working down at the precinct. I haven't even found any psych locks yet. Okay, Gumshoe. I thought I had to talk to you. I thought that was the next. The transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scuffy about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing ended up broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was just making loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was an electromagnetic interference, pal. So what is in this thing? Some of it happens when a radio wave gets mixed with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to the computer screen, stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? I would say when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh yes, the TV does that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy to be able to understand this. So the room you were in when the interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strange radio waves, pal. Something like, like a listening device. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when they happened? We were in his room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, right? Alright, pal? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, I'm investigating. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching. Yee! What the yuck? We should get going too, Nick. Alright, let's get out of here, I guess. Double check the living room again. No! Maya's in there. Maya's in there. Let's go to maybe. Okay. Like, forgot where I was going for a second. Okay. Let's go. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have to unbug Sweetbutt? Oh, well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug sweeper. Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Ah, seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it's a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't sense the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gets off waves. Isn't it better that way? Oh, well anyway, since I brought it all the way, I might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting a sinking feeling again. So we're gonna find it. Alright, I'm gonna go and stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find anything in a bug. Or a bug. It doesn't seem to be any. Oh. The radio is on. Oh, it's Kids Question Quarter. Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more? A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was standing in the Crane Village. Sorry, I just want to know where this is. No. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope. What? It's gonna come from like a strange place, yeah? Oh wait. It's a calculator. It's a small video camera. It's gonna be like hidden in a bear or something. Alright, probably on the other side. What's a Duffy bear? It's the bear! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick, yes? How many horsepowers? Horsies? It's a bear. Oh, I was really hoping. It's not in the air conditioner? Really? Come on. Where in the world? No, no, no. Really? It was red. Really? The potato chips? I'll take a potato chip and eat it! Hey, hey! This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear. I knew it'd be in one of the bears. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, did you guys find it yet? Listening device, I mean. No, not yet. But this bear's eyes is. Let's see, let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. No! It's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? A transmitter, pal. We don't know what a transmitter is. Is it more that high-tech stuff? So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. Runs on battery, which comes out with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape is inside somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into the radio waves and it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. So what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. Looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has the bear been here? Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe. Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about that angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. So there was a camera in this bear's eye? And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Carter this present? I don't know, pal. But that means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there a way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way? I got it. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible. It's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire. My fingers are itching to go. Yee-haw. Yeah. Now what? He's gone. Yeah. Mr. Scruffy Detective Show is a nice man. He's been helpful. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? How did I know it was Edgeworth? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. What are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic. But we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there's a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of those are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter and that scatterbrained detective took him with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really? Well, I guess so. It's probably gonna be, the guy who's accused. It's 9 p.m. I think I can make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Snatched by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corda? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. This card, Shelly Dick Hiller. You don't remember Dick Hiller was the... Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case by tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. How do you not remember Dick Hiller from, like, the first episode? Right! You're killing me! Join us next time. Maybe Red will stop being an idiot and we can figure this out.